How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Fluffy Flamingos. My name is Shai Mizrahi. I'm your host, and with me we have my spectator, my wife, Emily. How are you?
It's bedtime.
It is bedtime. It's almost 11. So we're going to do this performance real quick to show you guys exactly what effect I'm teaching you guys today. So I have a prediction written up in a little folded paper. And what we're going to do is we're going to give it to you, and we'll leave it in plain sight so I can't touch it. Okay? So this is a mentalism effect. So here's what we're going to do. I don't have cards on me right now. So we're just going to imagine that I have some. In every deck of cards, there are 54 cards. I'm going to take the jokers, remove them because we don't need them. So if you could, if you had the choice to pick or remove, if you had the choice to remove red or black, which would you remove?
Black.
Black. So black's out. That means that was pretty easy, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Red left over means that we have hearts and we have diamonds. So if you could absorb one of these, which one would you absorb? The hearts or the diamonds?
The hearts.
Hearts. So hearts can come closer to you. We have the hearts just floating around over here, just chilling, right? Within hearts, we have the option of pictures or numbers. So if you had the choice to magically toss one of these, which one would you toss? The pictures or the numbers?
The numbers.
Numbers, so those are gone. That means we have Jack, Queen, and King of Hearts left, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab two of them. Which ones do you think that I grabbed? Free choice.
The king and queen.
King and Queen. Which one do you want?
The king.
The King of Hearts, which leaves us with
The queen of hearts.
Queen of Hearts. So I'm gonna leave that on the note. Go ahead, pick it up, open it up, and read us what's on the paper, what I predicted, and also show the camera.
Check the finger.
Check the finger, and that might be a little bit hard to see, but this might be even harder to see, so I'll give you a close-up. The Queen of Hearts. The card that you selected. Fair choice, right?
Yeah.
You felt that there was no influence to guide you to a specific card.
No.
Free.
Yeah.
Fair. That is the Equivoque performance, everyone. That's what I'm going to be teaching you today. Stick around for only the best magic and mentalism on YouTube. You feel good?
Mm-hmm.
Feel good. Okay, that's it.
He's a toast, it's getting old, and now we're young and soon will die. Nothing lasts forever.
Welcome back from the intro, everybody. I hope you guys liked that performance at the beginning. Now, that was a performance of an Equivoque from Chris Ramsey's Red Pill. That is a phenomenal effect, something that I cherish. Chris Ramsey definitely knows what he's doing when he's creating his magic. So for this, I would definitely like to credit Chris Ramsey, and then within Red Pill, he credited Paralyzed by Joshua Quinn, who is a great mentalist, and I would like to credit them both within this video. So you know who to source, because I didn't make this up, and it's an amazing effect that needs a lot of research into it. So let's go over what happened. I want to teach you guys today a psychological force that needs no items, no objects, just two people in their minds. As you saw in the performance, I can make anyone think of the Queen of Hearts at any time. And it doesn't have to be the Queen of Hearts either. It could be anything you'd like. So, as I mentioned before, the psychological force that we're going over, it's called an equivoque. That word equivoque is a late Middle English word. It's a term meaning an expression that is capable of more than one meaning. Just like any force out there in the world, this is meant to give your spectator the illusion that they have a free choice and what the ultimate selection is. So if I were to take playing cards and force someone, and if you guys don't know what a force is, check out 2 videos ago, we went over what forces and controls are. If I were to force a spectator to choose the 2 of hearts, it is seemingly free choice. That's what we want our spectator to believe. Had all the choice in the world to pick any card that they wanted. And the same goes for this equivoque. a psychological force. It will allow us to do the exact same thing, just again, without any physical items. That's what I love about this effect so much, is you can do it anytime, anywhere, because you don't need anything. It's just two people or more. You can use an audience and have this person choose the suit, have this person choose the value, and so on and so forth. The basic principle goes something like this. You present options for the spectator's disposal. So cards, we have red and we have black. Those are the first two options that I gave my spectator. And by using ambiguous phrases, I guide my spectator towards the pre-made selection. So in this case, the Queen of Hearts, I lead my spectator to the Queen of Hearts. So let's go back to those first two options I gave my wife. Black cards and red cards. I said, if you had a choice, which would you remove? Red or black? And it is a fair choice. They can say anything they want. The trick is that we have a backup sentence for anything that they say. So with the Queen of Hearts, I need them to end up with red cards. So in the performance, if my spectator says black, I want to remove black cards, then just like in the performance that you saw, I say, great, that was easy, right? Black is out. That means that we have what left over, and I leave it blank. They answer. That way it keeps them engaged, and I keep it all consistent. It's fresh in their mind. However, if my spectator says, I would like to remove red cards, then we're gonna switch things up a bit, and I'll say, okay, great choice. We're gonna remove red from the deck of cards and throw the rest away. We'll remove the red cards from the box, and that leaves us with red. And again, leave it blank, they answer. When I ask them which one would you like to remove, I make sure that I use that same verbiage with the answer. You removed red from the box, or you removed black from the situation. This again just keeps consistency. You can't say something like, would you like to remove black or red? And then they say, I would like to remove red. And you say, okay, we'll take him out of the box. Because then that just doesn't flow anymore. There's a gap. There's that inconsistency beginning to peak out. The rest of the effect is done exactly the same way. I offer her to magically toss numbers or pictures. Whether to magically toss numbers to disappear or to magically toss pictures to levitate. I ask, would you like to absorb hearts or diamonds? If she were to absorb hearts, they'll come closer to her. Or if she would like to absorb diamonds, they will go inside of her and disappear, leaving us with hearts. By creating these ambiguous situations, these phrasings, you can force anything onto the spectator. It doesn't necessarily need to be cards. It could be anything.
Hey babe, should we watch Twilight or Jurassic Park tonight?
If you had to absorb one of these movies, which one would it be?
Jurassic Park?
Just get creative with your options. This is an easy and very practical method of psychologically forcing a card onto your spectator. Various applications as well. Get creative to change the phrases, or instead of forcing the Queen of Hearts, try to force the Queen of Diamonds or the Seven of Hearts. The Two of Spades. The outcomes are limitless. If psychological forces and mentalism is kind of your thing, that's something you want to learn and experience more, I would urge all of you to read Psychological Card Forces by Peter Turner. Also, Psyche by Peter Turner. Peter Turner is a fantastic mentalist and performer. If you haven't heard of him, we actually went over some cards that he created with Obin Jones, an illusionist, last video.
Devils in the backseat. You were up front looking at me with those hazel eyes. Riding with my hand on your lap, saying, baby, don't you ask me, cause I can only feed you lies. Devils got a hold and we're laughing. You don't even know me, but you're calling me daddy.
These effects are intense and just beautifully made. They're well thought out, paced evenly, and he just came out with an effect on Illusionist called Clairvoyant. It's out now, it's very cheap, and so worth it. And that's it. That's the whole tutorial. It's basic, and I hope it's easy enough to grasp quickly. Just make sure that you practice the way that you phrase your sentences, the way that you pause between your decision making. Leave those blanks open for the spectator to reply and engage. Definitely don't forget to be confident in how you deliver your phrasing, how you deliver the final answer. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a pleasure teaching you in Equivoque what it means and where it came from and how to do it. Don't forget to subscribe, smash that like button, hit the bell for notifications for more videos just like this, and we'll see you guys in the next video on Fluffy Flamingos.